Has your nest egg run out of money too soon? Or your pension benefits been reduced or about to be? I bet you that pigeon didn't expect to have its nest raided and that egg to drop on the ground, or it looks like on a brick wall, and get smashed. Well, lots of these things have happened to more people than they would like to admit. I myself in a position right now where the pension benefits are just not enough to cover expenses, so I'm looking at different opportunities to enhance my retirement income. In the past, there were these things called bubbles. When I was working, I invested in the wrong things and then lost some value in the dot-com bubble. People that had to sell their homes that they paid a lot for in the beginning ended up losing money when the housing bubble burst. And there's going to be more bubbles. That's just the way the economy is set up. If you do the research, inflation is about 6% a year, and income goes up about 1% a year. So there's a squeeze that's being put on all of us. Students are not immune to this. Their debt load is increasing over the last 25 years by 163%. So back in 1990, a person would maybe borrow about $12,000 to get their degree and get a job for $42,000. 25 years later, the debt load to get that same degree is about $31,000, but the pay in their first job is only $43,000. So it's putting a squeeze on people, and it's no wonder that you'll see, college-educated students, working in a coffee bar, trying to make ends meet. When you look at professional degrees, I have two children that are going into professional degrees, and you'll notice that over the last 10 years, the debt load for $120,000, which we're experiencing that right now in our family, is over 54% of the students that get degrees now are in debt over $120,000. 10 years ago, it was only 11% of that population that would go into that much debt to get a professional degree. Fortunately, they're in an expanding market. Old people are getting older, and they're going to need more medical services. Unfortunately, in California, and this is going to happen more and more, the public employee retirement system just announced it's slashing pension benefits to retirees in two more California towns by up to 90%. So if you're expecting a pension of $2,000, that's going to only leave you with just $200 if you were working for one of those two towns. So what are seniors going to do? Some actually do have great provisions for their retirement, and they only would work like at Walmart just for the social interaction. But there's many that have no option and are doing some intense physical labor. You see them in fast food restaurants, retail establishments, and they're doing that because they want to meet the rising cost of living, or their health care, or supplement their Social Security. Maybe their pension benefits got cut. The statistics show that in 2017, 30% of our workforce now is 65 years or older, and 40% of the U.S. population is on a fixed income. Mike Adams from the Health Ranger, naturalnews.com, did a short video explaining how Illinois is going bankrupt and what's caused it. Michigan had the same situation where Detroit cut pension benefits to their retirees also, and they were unsuccessful in their lawsuit to regain their benefits. So if you wanted to click on the form, fill out the form there on the right side of the screen, you'll be able to see Mike Adams' video, and also I will be able to send you some information about some possible options that you could use to supplement if you're in that situation. Some things that are kind of interesting too. One of the things that is seeming to gain more popularity are these things called cryptocurrencies. You have to be careful because the last month the U.S. government sued an alleged Bitcoin Ponzi scheme, and also China has cracked down on the exchanges that use Bitcoins, so that's always created a loss in value of those cryptocurrencies. In fact, they're just a number in a computer is all they are. There's no value in the sense that you can't hold a Bitcoin. So anyway, fill out the form, watch Mike Adams' video, and I'll be happy to get back with you with what I've learned over the last 10 years of what might be some of the things that could help increase your bottom line in your golden years.